Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Ed Zanetti. We are talking about those alternatives, those solutions to generate carbon credits from land use intensification at private property. And I must tell you, the world knows about the current government in Brazil. You know that we have, if you don't know, I must tell you, a corrupted government which has been put in power, not elected, put in power by some people in our country. And with this corrupted government came a corrupted environmental ministry. And this is what is pushing an ancient light back into the arena here in my country. This corrupted ministry is pushing the red plus credits. I've been telling you a lot about what it means, the red plus, and I'm using the German agriculture as an example. You see, German agriculturalists are on the streets in Europe as general, because they are trying to lower the subsidies on buying machinery that consumes fossil fuels in exchange of payments for what they produce as a carbon removal. But they don't want to get rid of the subsidies, and the subsidies are paid because people produce agricultural products in tropical countries. The more you produce in the tropical country, the more they have to pay in subsidies, because their agriculture is not competitive as ours. So every time we gain another hectare of land on producing potatoes or whatever, grains, fibers, they have to pay more. And if they don't pay, the agriculture sector goes into the streets, and that's what you are looking at. So Red Plus is basically money that is channeled from those guys to corrupted guys, or guys that are co-opted in your government, and the NGOs that are acting in your countries. They get the money from those guys, and they look where you're going to develop your country, and they stop it. If you don't develop, they pay less money for the subsidies in their countries. This is the rule of the game. But as I've been telling you, there are much more people interested in on this road in this world to advance, to progress. So there are much more money to be invested on land use intensification at private property than that money that comes to stop you from developing your country. And we should focus on the money that is coming in order to make us advance. So no Red Plus. Be very watchful about this. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on the daily struggle for justice. Ed Zanetti for tous les amis africains.